Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. So, it appears that Chris Rock was feeling himself a little too much, and it went terribly wrong for him. And as Superboy would say, Chris Rock may have had, one of those moments. And once again, the double standard and everybody exposed to this situation. From Chris Rock to his so-called supporters. And like I said before, now people are starting to turn on Chris Rock for a comment that he made. I guess he was doing a show, and Chris Rock was asked to host the Oscars in 2023, and Chris Rock basically told him, which, that's smart. Don't go back. I wouldn't go near the Oscars because you got humiliated in front of the world. And I was kind of laughing. Shout out to Too Raw for TV. How did, Chris Rock come across as a beta male? An alpha male when he got basically, pimp slapped. And Will Smith was a beta male. This goes to show you it's a lot of punks out here, but that's what a lot of dudes do, try to make their own ideology and don't know what the hell they talking about. But nevertheless, now all of a sudden people starting to look at Chris Rock like, because basically Chris Rock made a comment saying, why would I go back to the Oscars to the seat of the crowd? That's like Nicole Brown Simpson going back to that restaurant, because we all know what happened. That's the night. Well, what happened to her happened to her. So now people are saying, oh, that joke was in bad taste, and you need to respect the deceased. But it was all good when he made jokes about Biggie Smalls and Tupac. Now all of a sudden you can't make a joke about Nicole. What happened to all that people need to learn how to take a joke stuff? I see that went out the window. Like I said, man, people was fake. People inconsistent with their outrage when they want to play the self-righteous game. Now all of a sudden now I understand why Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Yeah, we've been trying to tell y'all. But this is what I said about Chris Rock. Chris Rock is who he is. And Chris Rock just been doing for years. Some of the stuff that he said, it just wasn't cool. It's just certain things you just don't say. But now all of a sudden now people start to look at Chris Rock as sideways. Like, maybe he do be crossing the line. Come on, Chris, you don't talk about a white woman that was brutally, deleted, taken out the way she was taken out. Like I said, remember, she white. She white. Can't do that, brother. So now everybody is starting to get back on Team Will Smith. Which now that Will Smith has just decided to move on with his life, Will Smith back to posting stuff on social media. He back to doing little comedy skits and stuff. Like I told y'all. I told you dummies that Will Smith wasn't go get canceled. He too big. He make people too much money. And I'm pretty sure Will Smith has a shit list of people like, okay, whoever has something to say with me, I ain't working with them. But I promise you, people gonna be kissing Will Smith ass. Or you gonna have people revisiting this. You know what, man? Maybe, I think we blew this Will Smith thing out of proportion, man. You think? And I would like to personally thank Ezra Miller for basically clearing Will Smith's name, because Ezra Miller can't go 5 minutes without being in trouble. or getting arrested, or you know, because it was to the point to where Warner Brothers was considering not putting out The Flash, period. Everybody was piling on Will Smith, but yet Ezra Miller is an international fugitive. And people was like, okay, we need to let this Will Smith go because we making this too obvious. So that's why now people starting to move on from the Will Smith thing, because people like me and Too Raw and Torian Rain and LB and a couple of other people out there were asking these questions. Hey man, y'all got all this energy for Will Smith, but what about Ezra Miller? And like I said before, Chris Rock got slapped. Now, like I said before, had Will Smith went on there and beat the brakes off of Chris Rock, and he had to get carried out on the stretcher and go to the hospital, and you hearing that Chris Rock in a coma or something, okay, Will Smith, brother, you on your own, man. Like, it's like, okay, we can't, you know what I'm saying? And everybody and their mama, we said several times. You heard me say it. You heard Too Raw say it. You heard everybody from Ticket to say, look, Will Smith shouldn't have did what he did. But we understood. But the way they criminalized and demonized Will Smith, they made him look like he was John Wayne Gacy or something. They made it look like Will Smith was Richard Ramirez. Like I said, if he had went up there and knocked Chris Rock out and curb stomped him at the Oscars, like I said, that ain't woo. That's a totally different argument. But he just went up there, slapped him. He didn't even, you know what I'm saying? He just slapped him, walked off the stage. Chris Rock was perfectly fine. And then you had people like enhancing it like that cornball, you know what I'm saying? You just had people say they was traumatized and stuff. Like, come on, man. I mean, for real, man, traumatized. You gotta be kidding me. You know, have people say Will Smith is psychotic and all that kind of stuff. I mean, get out of here. You know, you had you know Judd Apatow talking about Will Smith could have killed Chris Rock. People was like, dude, what are you talking about? But I already knew that Judd Apatow was a racist. And then he deleted the tweet. I mean, everybody tried to get a piece of the action. That's what made it funny. I mean, everybody had something to say about it. Everybody tried to turn this into some kind of angle that it really wasn't. It was just a dude that was pissed off. He had a bad moment. And like I said before, Will Smith had deserved to get a pass. But like I said, Ezra Miller made it so easy for us to start saying, hey man, y'all need to lay off of Will Smith. This dude got restraining orders against him. I mean, he's been like, for real, come on, man. But yeah, now Chris Rock know. He know. But you would think he would have knew the golden rule. He just thought he was so safe. But like I said, now look at all these hypocrites coming out talking about, yeah, man, that was just wrong. Where all these Negroes that was talking all this stuff about Will Smith? Where they at now? They ain't defending Chris Rock now. I mean, I've seen people say some horrible things about Will Smith, and George Wallace, that house nigga. I mean, come on, man. Dude just went overboard. And then you have black people trying to use the Will Packard angle. Well, that was Will Packard's night, and he went be on the Call of Duty to put together and produce the Oscars. Like, how long the Oscars been happening? 90-something years, and they wait till 2022 to finally, man, get your ass out of here with that. Get out of here. Nice try. And to be honest with you, who the hell was watching the Oscars anyway? Nobody. Will Smith made people talk about the Oscars. Nobody was talking about the Oscars. So once again, Will Smith brought notoriety to the Oscars by slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. And who gives a damn about being banned from the Oscars for 10 years? It's not like they give black people a bunch of awards anyway. So like I said, getting back to the Chris Rock thing. Chris Rock, to me, I keep telling you, it's going to come out that Chris Rock tried to shoot his shot at Jada Pinkett. It didn't work. And he didn't have an end for her because, like I said, Chris Rock been talking shit about Jada Pinkett for years, since the late 90s. He dissed her at the Oscars. The first one, 2016. Then basically tried to do it again. So let me get this straight. Don't make fun of a deceased white woman, but then you can disrespect a black woman. And then you had all these people sitting up there hollering about people need to take a joke. Well, like I said, where's that same energy at now? But there you go. You know, the Mayonnaise Nation and, you know, and the Buck Dancers, they always show up in drones. They show up right on time. They, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy to Swiss cheese them. They make it easy. Like I said, they ain't nowhere to be found now. They ain't talking none of that people need to take a joke shit. Where Joe Rogan them at now? Yeah, that's what I thought. This was easy work. So like I said before, you know, everybody hates Chris. They don't love you, Chris. Now what? They only came to see your shows, which you capitalize off of by like raising the price of the tickets from $30 to anywhere from $30 to $300, possibly $600 a ticket. So once again, you benefited, and your shows started selling out. And the only reason why they came to see you because they wanted to see a spectacle, a shit show. They wanted to see you piling on another black man because, like I said, they love it when we at odds with each other. They love to see us going at each other. But you don't have me fooled. I knew the Jada Pinkett thing was deeper than what people thought it was. It wasn't no Will Smith just got up there and just slapped him. That was something that was building up. But anyway, that's all I got to say. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.